Darkness falls across the land. Creatures crawl in search of blood.
Nobody knocks off an old man in my neighborhood.
Hello there. Welcome to my review of Eerie, Indiana, episode 14, Mr. Chaney. It begins with Mr. Radford hosting a lottery to become the Harvest King as part of Eerie's Harvest Festival celebrations that happen every 13 years. It appears as if the Harvest King is showered with gifts and attention until he has to perform his duty of visiting Wolf Mountain to look for the Eerie wolf, which will bless the harvest. Except there's no proof a king has ever returned. The lottery is also rigged by the mayor, Mr. Chaney, played by Stephen Root, and Radford, although Radford is reluctant to go ahead with the king ritual.
Haven't you guys ever wondered why the Harvest King always disappears?
Coincidence?
The mayor puts Dash's name on a blank ticket in an effort to get rid of him, but Dash is hiding nearby and changes it to Marshall's name, despite Marshall not entering the lottery.
What's going on here? This isn't the name.
What difference does it make? Read it.
When it comes time to visit Wolf Mountain, Chaney goes with Marshall, soon transforming into the Eerie wolf, or rather the Eerie werewolf. Marshall is rescued by Dash, but has been injured by the wolf and is afraid he will now become the wolf.
He got me. The werewolf got me. Would you quit whining? It's just a flesh wound. Don't you know what this means? Next full moon, I could turn into him. It.
They take the Wolfman to Marshall's house to question him about the curse. While they wait for him to come round, they go to see the mayor, who denies everything and says they have no proof. No wonder he's such a good politician. He even has Radford convinced, up to a point.
It is a coincidence, isn't it?
Having left the Wolfman with Simon, he naturally escapes. Luckily, Radford has had a change of heart and joins the boys to hunt down the wolf. They find Chaney in wolf form, and Radford manages to hit him in the foot with a silver bullet, curing him. Back at the World Stuff, Radford whips up a cure for Marshall, which just about works.
Think my parents will notice?
Knowing your parents? Nah.
While the catalyst for this plot is a little convoluted in order to get Marshall in close proximity to the Wolfman, it's still entertaining as we get hints of how traditional Eerie is when it comes to superstition. There's some nice character building of the mayor, who may be more clued into the weirdness of Eerie than we first thought, and of Mr. Radford, who may be less clued into the weirdness of Eerie than we first thought, but is game enough to join the boys anyway. Dash is a bit of a plot device character in this episode, getting Marshall into and out of all the trouble, but the tone of the show I think allows for that. There are some great Easter eggs, such as the parents of the previous Harvest King coming straight out of a Grant Wood painting, Mr. Chaney being named in reference to Lon Chaney Jr., the mayor mentioning the Howling being on TV, both a werewolf movie and a Joe Dante movie, and a few others dotted throughout the episode. The Wolfman makeup is pretty good for a TV show, and the epilogue suggests a parallel between going through puberty and lycanthropy that I feel might have served the episode well if it had been a more prominent part of the plot, although perhaps this isn't the show to explore that particular allegory. Overall, it's a concise, well-told little story that has some fun and a few really good laughs. Another 5 out of 5 for me. Thank you. Goodbye.